So I have another warm-up for you. This one's specific to deadlift. We're gonna use this medium-sized band, and we're gonna understand wedging, pivoting, bringing our hips to the bar. And before I show you that, this is our head. This is how I understand it. Because sometimes people don't understand the cue wedge, or pivot, or bring your hips to the bar, open up the tank. There's so many different cues, but since you're a visual learner, as am I, this is what makes sense to me. So this is our head, this is our butt when we're in the deadlift, right? So my butt's back, my head's here, so you can see where I'm talking about with that. So when we're starting to go, what is happening with yours is that you're starting to pull with your back first, and then your upper back starts to come. So I see your hips go up first, and then your upper back, and then, so we're finishing at 2 separate times. And what I need to do is this. So as hard as you're pulling up, we need to be pushing forward. Because if we have this happening and then this happening, one is finishing at a different time. Or again, same thing, if we have this happening, then we have one finishing at a different time. There's tension either in the upper back or there's tension in the lower back. And we need everything to move simultaneously, same time. So, with you, since we're having that's really over exaggerating it, but we're here in this deadlift position, and what I'm seeing is we're going up and then standing up. So it's a good thing that you have a strong upper back, but what's happening is, you said you're feeling it in your lower back. Well, yeah, absolutely, you're lifting your first with the upper back instead of your whole body. So what I need you to do is here, really lock in, cover your armpits. I'm going to really exaggerate, lock in. Keep that really, really tight. Pretend like you have a dollar bill here and you don't want anyone to take it. $1, $100, whatever. Okay? Lock in, keep it tight, and as we're looking at that 45-degree angle, and I'm pulling, I'm not shrugging, but I'm pulling up, okay? As I'm pulling up, okay, I'm pushing my knees in, and now I can see the crowd, okay? That's when you're standing straight up. Your arms you shouldn't shrug, you should just be in the same position. Because if you shrug, that means that you let that $100 bill go, okay? Or it moved. So if you have to, put a piece of paper, a pencil, or something, and if that pencil or that dollar bill moves while we're doing a deadlift, that's wrong. So, warm up with a band, okay, to understand everything. We're gonna get into our deadlift position. I'm gonna get some tension on the band, so I'm not pulling way up here, down here at the bottom. I'm gonna lock in. Cover the armpits, bring the hips in, and stand up. What this is doing, that tension on the band, is really gonna pull down and pull your arms down and push them back. You're really gonna be able to feel it if you're doing it correctly underneath here where you wanna lock in, okay? Because if not, it's gonna have the tendency to pull you forward. I'm sure you've seen videos of people using bands with deadlifts around the bars here. It's the same concept. I noticed your deadlift platform doesn't have these, and that's okay. This is still a good concept to do right before your deadlift with just your body weight. So try these before your deadlift. Let me know how they go.